had this headache for about 2 weeks. We're fixing to run up into the 3rd week of it. It's not a bad headache. It's just enough to keep me going, oh my God, my head hurts. But like, I'm not complaining because I get headaches, I'm assuming it's a migraine, where I'll throw up. And like, once I throw up, I'm good. My headache will be gone. But this headache just won't go nowhere. And y'all look, see them bags. I went to the Dollar Tree the other day just to get some snacks. And sorry, I got a call and it bumped me off. How are you, man?
Good.
Yeah, I gotta tell y'all a story in just a minute. But they had these at the Dollar Tree. They had red. Oh, she put all the same color in one bag. They had red, black, and white, which that's buffalo plaid colors. So I got 3 of each color because I want to do like a ball of, no, they're not ornaments, they're just like ceramic balls.
They're nice.
You know, isn't that cute?
You got
the sun is coming in, making it look, see, it's real pretty red. Miss Kitty, what is she doing?
You want me to go let her in the house?
No, she'll be alright till we get back.
Okay.
She stays out all night anyway. You better get, why was she out there?
I don't know.
You better get your butt back up to that house, Miss Kitty. The last time I laid eyes on Layla, she was sitting right there.
Oh.
So I don't like them to be out because I don't know what got Layla. But I don't want it to get Miss Kitty too. We call her Miss Kitty and Little Cat. Look at me looking like a whole big mess.
I tagged on my head and it's looking like a mess.
Clay, you don't ever look like a mess.
Well, this hair does.
No, you got the best hair in the family. Clay got some good hair. And his hair goes back, that real popular, you know, men that comb their hair, Clay's goes back like that beautifully, don't it?
Yeah.
It looks nice. But let me tell y'all about Clay and Dan's experience yesterday. Last night, excuse me. They were on their way home. They were in Tyler. Tyler's a big city, bunch of traffic, right?
Mm-hmm.
They were on their way home. This is crooked. I can't handle crooked.
Straight now?
I think so. Okay, they were on their, I want Clay in on this because Clay's going to help me tell this story.
Oh.
So they were on their way home. Well, Dan's truck has 2 tanks, 2 diesel tanks. And his auxiliary tank, it must have air in it, or I can't remember what he said. It must have air in it or something. He was running on his, and if y'all know Dan runs on empty every day of the week. This man, I can't handle him. I've had to come give him gas so many times, it's not even funny. I can't say I've ever run out of gas, because that's not me. That's Dan, all day, every day. He rides on E, and I think he likes living on the edge, or what, I don't know, not that that's living on the edge, but you know what I mean? I don't do that. So he was on his auxiliary tank, and it must have had some air in it or something, and his truck goes dead in the middle of the road, like probably 4 lanes of traffic both ways, you know, it's like 8 lanes and a turning lane, so 9 lanes. Anyway, his truck just goes dead. He tells Clay, do not get out, Clay. I'm gonna jump out and prime the other tank. I don't know what he was gonna do. And he turned his flashers on. Dan is walking around the back of his truck. He hears a car start screeching, so he knows what's fixing to happen. He dives up into the bed of tries to dive up into the bed of his truck. The car hits them, knocks Clay's glasses. Clay's glasses go flying. Dan didn't make it into the bed of the truck before she hit him. Dan flies back onto the hood of her car, totaled the woman's car out. Dan's truck don't even look like it got hit. That's when you know Dan's truck is old, like Dan. Why are you riding on the side of the road like that?
Oh, man.
Anyway, so yeah, but y'all aren't sore today?
No.
See, I told them, I said, oh, y'all gonna be so sore tomorrow. Y'all, the ambulance showed up at the same time the police did, because I know somebody was like, oh, and this man went flying and hit the hood of the car. I'm not rolling the window down, baby. Do y'all hear her pawing over here at the door, at the window? Anyway, so yeah, that happened last night. And I really figured they would both be real sore this morning, but no. The policeman told Dan that he really appreciated Dan not milking it and going to the hospital. And I was like, wait, what? Milking what? You really did get hit, and you really did go flying and land on the lady's hood of her car. Milking what? I think Dan should have went and got checked out. I mean, because in the heat of the moment like that, adrenaline or something kicks in, and you don't think, like you don't hurt or nothing. But yeah, he said he's fine this morning too, so it worked out fine. But yeah, I was like, oh my God. I'm glad they didn't tell me like when it happened or whatever, because I'd have been a nervous wreck. But they told me when they got in last night. Excuse me. So y'all had a very exciting night, didn't you?
Well, kind of, yeah.
Well, not exciting in a good way. Exciting in a scary way, right?
Yeah.
So what did you think?
Huh?
Like what went through your mind when it was happening?
I didn't know what happened.
And they knocked your glasses off, so you couldn't see what was happening, huh? Yeah, Clay, without his glasses, he don't see real well, and they like to never found them. How did you end up? Clay thought they went into the floorboard.
They went on the dash.
But they went on the dash. They flew up onto the dash, and I know y'all don't know this because I ain't never showed y'all, because I'm ashamed of it for him. Dan's got shit. I mean, y'all, shit. For Dan said, Daddy said he told you this. Clay, have you ever seen my dashboard? And Clay said, nope. Well, when she hit him, all the bullshit on Dan's dash flew back into the truck. Like it all come out into the seat of the truck. So I don't know how nothing but your glasses was left on the dashboard. But see, Clay couldn't even see the dashboard to see his glasses. So they hunted all in the floorboard, and yeah, and it was dark too. So
I had a flashlight phone.
You had your phone out.
What the fuck is my glasses?
Yeah, because there's so much crap in Daddy's truck.
Oh,
okay, that's too much heat. Jesus Lord,
shit.
Woo!
You like that?
No, it's 50 degrees, and it was cold when I first got in here, but it's not cold.
She went in Nan's house. She had it cranked all the way up.
Them old folks will smoke you out. Clay, I hope one of these days. I hope one of these days I want some heat on in the house.
Yeah.
Because this big mama has been a sweaty old big mama.
Unless you went ball and papa, then it'd be all the way up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like he's talking about Dan's daddy and stepmama. Y'all, when Nicole was a baby, we went in. I'm not rolling the window down, Callie.
Is that what she crying about?
Yeah, she knows we're fixing to be at Nicole and Tyler, or we're going past where they live. But I'm not going there. I gotta go get medicine filled in case I haven't said that. But we went in down at Dan's daddy's when Nicole was just born, and his daddy used wood burning heater stove, whatever you call it, for heat. And and you know how old people so cold natured. Well, I wasn't paying attention, but I could hear Nicole going, nah, nah, fussing, like in a way that I had never heard her fuss like that before. I must have been in the kitchen or something. I don't remember. So I come in there, to see what was the matter and if I could help. Mama had Nicole's head, like here was the heater. She had Nicole's head up next to the heater. She didn't want her to get cold, but I'm like, well, you about to fry her brain. Pull her back away from that heater, Mama. Y'all, she was smoking my baby's head. Yeah, she was smoking Nicole's brain. Maybe that's what's wrong with her. No, I'm playing.
Who knows?
Mama smoked that brain. No, yeah. I hope one of these days I'm cold-natured. I don't think I will be. I think I'll be that old lady, wearing a t-shirt and no bra with my boobs down to my knees.
Lord.
Because I'm hot. Look, this hair is a hot mess.
Well, that would not be a pretty picture, Steve.
It won't be a pretty picture, will it?
No.
I agree, it won't be. Y'all, my granny, my daddy's mama, I remember doing this, and I'm like, now I'd be like, I wouldn't care if a little kid did it to me. It wouldn't bother me. But, because I got arms just like her. That's where I got my arms. Well, my mama's mama and my daddy's mom both had it. So, it was I was just going to get it. These old big this part of my arm is huge. Well, when you lose weight, it's all still stretched out there. So then it becomes like this just flappy, thin meat, Well, my granny had been bigger, and it's funny, they called her Tiny, and because like she was real short, but she was big. And anyway, like she would sit with her arm like this, and all that old thin meat would just be hanging, and I would sit and do this, like make it swing back and forth. I would do like that and make her fat meat swing back and forth. Can you imagine, Clay?
No.
She didn't care. She was good in that way. Yeah. Like when I was having my kids, I had Nicole, was the one I had, and we had gone. Daddy wanted us to go see her. She was in. No, she wasn't. Was she in a nursing home? I don't know. I want to say she was in a nursing home. I don't know. I can't remember. Wherever she was, I was nursing Nicole, and I had thrown a blanket up over my shoulder, and she said, "Take that blanket down. You don't have to cover that up." And I mean, I did it because I wanted to cover up. I wasn't doing it for nobody else. I wanted it for me. And yeah, she was like, "You don't have to hide that. You know, that's natural." And which I look at back now and I go, "Yeah, Granny, you go, girl." She was ahead of her time. But I found I don't know, I guess Mama somebody found a picture. My daddy was a twin, and him and his twin brother looked to be about 4 or 5 years old. Both of them was standing on each side of the chair nursing, standing there like grown little boys, standing there nursing. That was hilarious, y'all. I thought that was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. I would never do that. I mean, like I wouldn't have nursed kids that long, but if you do, that's your business. I don't care. I wouldn't have nursed a kid that long, and I certainly wouldn't have had somebody or let somebody take a picture of me standing there or sitting there nursing my 5-year-old kids. Not my thing. More power to you though, Granny, because you was ahead of your time. Y'all, look. Callie is over here wanting this window rolled down.
So bad.
She's gotten. Oops.
Spoiled, right?
Oops. She has gotten to where she whines. Like yesterday, even Dan noticed. He was like, "What is she crying for?" I don't know what all this crying is about. What do you think all this crying is about, Clay?
She just spoiled right.
She's spoiled rotten. Yeah. Do you want to put a Christmas tree up?
I mean, I don't even know where my Christmas tree is.
I do.
You do? It's in the attic?
No, it's back there. Remember, I moved everything out of the attic.
Oh.
I couldn't get it into the attic and get it out. Dan would have to do that, and I didn't like waiting on Dan to do jack for me. So I moved it all down to, the room where you have like your air conditioning and all that. It's a pretty big room, and so I just moved all my Christmas, all my trees, all my ornaments, everything down to where I could get them out myself. I don't have to wait on nobody. That's what's wrong with me, y'all. I don't like waiting on nobody. If I want something done, I want it done right now. And that's why, so I do it. I don't wait on nobody. Anyway, I'm impatient as all get out. Alright. Me and Clay are going to get this medicine filled. Me and Dan are out of everything. So I got to do that. And then we're going to get us some lunch. It's 11 o'clock. And Clay's going to sit in the car for me for a minute with Callie. And let me pick up a few things at Walmart, and then I gotta go home. Today's Saturday. I know it ain't free. When we signed up with this electric, I can't remember who we're with.
Free electric.
I can't remember the name of the company we're with. I would tell y'all, but not that you're in my area, but I don't know who it is with. Anyway, when we signed up with them, that was why they got that. That's how they got Dan to sign up with them. They said you could choose like a couple of hours every afternoon, or all day Saturday would be free. And Dan was like, "Well, we'll take all day Saturday." Who are we? The name almost pops in my head. It don't matter, because I was telling my friend about that, and she said, "Oh, well, then I'm going to call them and see if I can do that." They said it's no longer available. So I don't think we get free electric on Saturday, even though they said we did for a while. And we did. I mean, like I love it because like they send Dan text about like you saved, like every Saturday. Well, it's on Sunday because free's on Saturday. Every Sunday they'll send Dan a text saying you saved blah 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 blah, which is usually like 20, somewhere in the 20 range, like from 20 to 30. It's never been 30. It's always been like 20 something. We save that, but if you save that every Saturday, you know, that adds up. So, but here's the thing. I don't think it's free. I think they jack up every other day. Like they put a little bit on every other day of the week to make up for Saturday, because I don't think they're giving you jack. But anyway, we do the laundry on Saturday just in case Saturday's free. So we got to do the laundry. I want to put up all of my trees, but I know that's not going to happen because the house is a total wreck. So I don't know. We'll see. Y'all, I know it seems like all I ever do is complain about Dan, but I had all this cleaned up. I picked all this up. I cleaned up this room as good as I could because I wanted to maybe decorate up here. He came in yesterday, y'all. Look, now I have windows stacked in here. How can you do anything when he's constantly stacking shit in every corner? Who wants 3 windows stacked in here? Y'all, it's so frustrating. Yeah, but it is what it is. I'm just not in the mood. I can't get in the mood. Who can decorate with 3 windows stacked in here? I mean, it's undone. You know, he won't even get the sheetrock on the walls for me. And then he comes and stacks windows in here. So, yeah, whatever.